Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to tackle on an interesting tension here in the foot. Now, this is going to be much more of a shorter video, but this is how I find densification using my ached away heated scraper. So going through, what I'm doing is I'm creating this torque within the foot. Now, the torque within the foot is so that way we can put the foot in different positions, stretch out that fascia, and really begin to detail the tension within this foot. Now, you can hear the densification and the audible cues inside of the foot. And that densification that you're hearing is actually the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is what creates this pliability that allows fascia to flow smoothly. And so what I'm doing is I'm using the heat from the scraper to go ahead and break up a lot of that densification. Now I'm tracing between the metatarsals, and in particular we had already worked this issue prior to, but the client said, hey, last time I had a scab there, so we couldn't really work it too much. And so this time what we're doing is we're actually cleaning up what we had left off on. So by contorting the foot into different angles, it's going to give us different areas of tension, and it's going to bring different areas of tension to the surface. By working all of it in different sections and contorting the foot into different ranges of motion, it's going to allow us to get more alleviation for the client. Now you can hear I'm tracing the tension. So once the audible cue begins to dissipate and we hear all the tension start to drop, what we do is we continue forward and we continue to trace upwards. So right here, hear that? Almost no audible cues. That's saying, hey, this area is good. And as I trace upwards, you can then hear that densification. Hear that? Pretty cool. So that's how I in particular like to work out a lot of tension and really give people top quality work. Because if we aren't moving the foot and we aren't moving the hand and we aren't moving the shoulder and we're just working in an isolated setting, then we're not really going to be able to remove as much tension throughout the body as if we use dynamic rotation. So right there, we heard the audible cues dissipate again from the lower portion, and now we're hearing the audible cues again from the upper. Again, we polish from the bottom, double checking, making sure that we don't have any more tension. Now, we were working the top portion of the foot, and as we work on the bottom portion and on the side, you're starting to hear that densification again start to pop up. The top of the foot is just as important as the bottom, and they can correlate in global tension. Global tension is having the entirety of the area tense, and if we just localize and just focus on one area and not really focus on both sides, then what happens is that the body can't really recover properly. So we're just listening for those audible cues, and it seems like it's a lot more better. Now we're working towards the ankle, but after this I went ahead and stopped recording. So guys, please give a like, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends so that way they can focus on global tension and not localized tension. And I will catch you on the next one.